Greetings and salutations, Special Agents of Dank. If you're a newbie to this channel, I extend a hearty welcome to you as well.
Hey, look at you.
If you enjoy what you see around here, and you'd like to see more, then please consider joining the Dank ranks by subscribing to the channel. It costs you nothing and gives me the feels. Today's briefing was suggested by Danktress Anne Hart. Until she brought this movie to my attention, I had no idea it even existed. And let me tell you, I wasn't prepared for the experience. So strap yourselves in tight, because we're gonna get weird. Real weird.
Alright.
Today's exhalation, Killer Joe. This film has a Coen Brothers feel to it, right from the outset. It's quirky, it's offbeat, you're constantly on edge, waiting for mad stuff to happen. And when it inevitably does happen, it still manages to take you by surprise. There's more ass titty in this film than a 90s rap video, but the Duke kept it professional, so I could bring you this report, even when level 10 smoker Jin Gershon shoved her 70s style gooch right in my face only minutes into the flick. What an absolute smoker though. I did warn you. After I got over my initial shock and managed to get my pulse rate down below 100, I was quickly treated to another splash page of in-your-face wet t-shirt competition. It was then that I knew I liked this movie. And we're still only at the beginning. We open to Chris Smith, played by Emile Hirsch, pulling into a trailer park in the pissings of rain. He bangs incessantly on the door of a trailer and curses out the barking dog. Then the Gershon goot shot rings out from the grassy knoll as the trailer park queen, Charlotte Smith, answers the door in her birthday suit. A lie, she had a t-shirt on. Charlotte and Chris engage in some back and forth, practically killing each other, until the lovable Thomas Hayden Church, who plays the hilarious dimwit Ansel Smith, tries to calm things down. Ansel is Chris's father, and Chris needs a place to stay since he's been kicked out of his home by his mother. Chris confesses to his father that he owes a lot of money to a gangster, and unless he pays him off soon, he's gonna get ventilated. But Ansel doesn't have any money, because he's a broke trailer park bum. Thankfully though, Chris has a plan. The two men head to the most reverent haven of self-reflection ever constructed by man, a strip bar. There they discuss the genius plan that the idiot's son has carefully devised, all on his onesies. They're gonna hire a hitman to kill the mother and collect the insurance, you see. Absolute genius. Now, you may think this is a spoiler, but no, we are still only at the beginning here. It turns out that the instrument of this foul act shall be Killer Joe himself, a hitman for hire. So enter it, Matthew McConaughey.
Alright.
He is the classic cowboy in black. He's stoic, calculating. You kind of expect him to just ventilate the bumbling pair right from the get-go. But Killer Joe takes a fancy to Chris's younger sister Dottie, played by Juno Temple. And her body is a temple, let me tell you. Killer Joe demands her as a retainer, because the idiots can't pay cash up front. And from there, the plot thickens, with the weirdness only spread on thicker than an Irish politician. I want so much to go deeper here, but I have to stop myself. The twists and turns are kind of part of the experience. Like fried chicken is to KFC. No one goes there for the beef. Matthew McConaughey is absolutely mesmerizing in this flick, and the character of Dottie brings out all kinds of crazy shit from him. There was one scene in particular that gave me the heebie-jeebies. You see, the Duke used to live in Midland, Texas for a short time, and one day I decided to stroll to the local Walmart for bit of exercise. I had no driver's license at the time, and no car. The only problem with my genius plan was that the Walmart was several miles away, in the desert, and no pavement. Now, the temperatures tended to climb as high as 50 degrees. That's Celsius, not Fahrenheit. People driving by would frequently stop and offer me a lift, to which I politely declined. They would then act concerned for my safety and would reluctantly drive off perplexed. It wasn't until I was walking back that I realized the cause of their concern. The heat had rose significantly, and without the comfort of an air-conditioned car, I was essentially an Irish sausage sizzling on the grill. I have never felt like I was literally in an oven before, and I hope I never do again. But just as I was gonna fall into the sweet embrace of Christ Jesus, there came a thunderous sound of trumpets, a rumbling so powerful that I had to turn around to see what it was. For a moment my heart leapt into my throat as I beheld a gang of 7 bikers. They were slowing down and pulling up just beside me. The lead guy had no top on and was ripped like a pair of old tights. So I thought to myself, this is how it ends. Then all of a sudden I heard this honey-sweet southern drawl, and I knew that the originator of this mellow and enticing voice could only be good. He asked me my name and then told me his. Then he inquired as to why I was walking down through the desert all in my onesies. Exercise, I said. The bikers laughed. Where are you headed? He asked. I told him the apartment complex I was staying at. Hop on, he says. So I did. A few minutes later we arrived in the parking lot of my apartment complex, where I dismounted the kind stranger's valiant steed. I thanked him for the ride and shook his hand. He was gracious and unassuming. I nodded my parting farewells to the other bikers, and they all returned the gesture as they rode off into the sunset. Couldn't help but think that I'd met the guy before. I just couldn't place him. I turned around to my significant other as she came running up to me. Do you know who that was? She said. No, I says, but I have the weirdest sense of deja vu. That was Matthew McConaughey, she says. Fuck, I says, realizing the opportunity that has just passed me by. That was Van Zandt.
Envy the country that has heroes!
For years I thought warmly about this story. Then I seen this. Does that mean I'm gay now? Anyway, that's a wrap. I can't go any further with this movie, as I've been told that it'll spoil a surprise. I'm gonna go get some KFC. For some reason, I'm really craving fried chicken. Please tune in to the next briefing, Special Agents. And to you newbies, click the subscribe button to beat the algorithm. I love you all. And remember, it's been fun.